Viper. Change the oil. I'm watching someone else's stream here. Sorry for the noise there from his stream. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome, guys. Whoever's here early. Oh, hold on. Looks like you can hear things. Things are working. Oh, I didn't do it. Well, hold on. I'm hoping that I get to play soccer later today. We will see. My friends are up to it. I have backup plans if I don't. Ooh, excuse me. This is a disgusting burp. I have to change my oil in real life. After the stream, I really want to do that. I have a filter, I have everything I need to change my oil on my Camry. It's well past 5,000 miles. I think I'm going to do a few race B's and then do race C the rest of the stream. My friend I was watching is doing race B. And race B is a good one this week. It's a little longer too, 5 laps. What's up, Lus? Lusman.
Said Hydra, an eagle waving hand sign.
Welcome, Lus. I'm not going to make it to the line, but it's okay. My time is faster than this would have been. Just trying to stay focused while I warm up here, so I do well in this first race. The first race is always an important one. I need to get my other chat up, though, so let me do that. I only have one chat showing when I should have two. Sorry about that. Just remember that at the moment now. So let me see. Waiting and waiting. I really shouldn't
Dylan
do that.
Anderson said, LMAO, I see what's going on. GL Racing.
What do you mean? Exactly. You see what's going on. The two streams? Let me, okay, this is the vertical. Here, so I don't want that chat. I have that chat already. This is the chat I need. Lobster clicks. You're doing daily change? Yeah, I'm gonna do dailies. Exactly. Thank you, Lobster. Exactly. Lobster, you're so sweet. Thank you, Lobster clicks. Thank you, Lobster. I love you, Lobster.
Dylan Anderson
Wait, I can't see.
said, I was asking about the trade view in other stream.
Let me go over to that one. That's the one I thought I had that chat open. I don't. Let me pop that chat out so I have that chat. The portrait layout intentional. Yes, of course, of course.
Wordedly Madness GT
Hard to do that by accident.
said YouTube, smiling face with sunglasses.
And I even did things in a special order today where, like, I tried to... Oh, hold on. There we go.
Dylan Anderson.
I tried to start them in a particular order. Dylan Anderson. Because I've sort of realized, like, the newest video you put out with an upload gets prioritized over other ones. So the stream I start second should get priority and do better. And I've, like, been learning a lot about the vertical layout and the portrait layout streaming, like, the last, like, month. Multiple streaming the last, like, month. I've been really trying to deep dive while I'm not working my day job. Really enjoy being able to just read about stuff all night, not worry about, like, needing to get sleep for work, because I have no sleep during the year. And I've just been learning and enjoying the process of figuring things out. We'll see if the vertical does really well. And if my horizontal does poop. If the horizontal does really bad, then we'll also know. Behind me is my friend, my streamer friend behind me. Australand, you guys should check him out. Australand, it's cool.
Said you do both in OBS at the same time.
Well, I'll tell you more in a second. Let me get you a win here if I'm near the front. I'm surprised how close we are to the front. We're not too far away. Let's just relax. Take a deep breath and then go for the boot. Give. No, don't squash. Don't squash. Lightning McQueen tried to squash me a little bit, almost. He really didn't, but threatened to. It was very close. Wow, that was close to getting into the car in front of me there. Maybe chose the wrong position there. Hard to go anywhere else. McQueen can have it. a slidey is okay because, you know, I don't really want to be right behind them at the moment. They're gonna all battle at this corner and then the next one too. I get an uninterrupted braking. And the next one too. That's a big battle. No need to battle here. I would never. I wouldn't want to battle here. It's not a good place to hang out and spend any of your time off the racing line because you're just going to go into the dirt or into the wall. Sandro's like very bumpy, it seems. Slowed me down a lot, but I think I'll still have my position. I didn't want to defend the inside after defending and messing up and let him go. Off the curb is not good. Up on two wheels for a moment. Bumped the wall after. I mean, that was like a move where if I had turned in, he would have just hit me, so.
David Schechter said hello, bro, then chat.
What's up, David?
Have a great Sunday.
Thank you,
I
David.
really enjoyed and finished well in Race C this week. We are off to San Antonio today and return home to Daytona Beach next Thursday.
Race C is good this week. I will miss it. I have a nice livery on my car too, that I will miss.
Jackie Schechter livery, and I play in VR, so the race was extra fun.
Did you do much of race B? I would say I did more of C than race B overall for sure. But this is a good one too. Understood. Sandro's defending. It's unstoppable. Stopping Mattia right now from making the move.
Said without divulging too much info, how far are you from being able to do this full time?
I'd say pretty far still. Pretty far. If I was doing Rory numbers, that would have been a long time ago. But we're not there.
I was able to qualify in the 1.23s race C as well.
That's why I put the work in EMEA with Adley, because I feel like the amount of growth that I'm going to get in North America is insignificant. And I have to work hard earlier in the day. The North American audience as well watches earlier in the day with the global audience and then shuts off towards the evening too a little bit, I would say as well. So earlier in the day is when I have to work hard with Adley if I want that, in my opinion. If, as far as streaming, and then content-wise, I have to focus that towards what the global audience reacts to as well. I feel like the North American audience in this game doesn't really care about sport mode as well. Like the actual numbers globally probably don't care about sport mode. Hello, Dwight. It's way bigger. It's way bigger. And that's why you don't see any, like, you know, massive North American YouTube channels, in my opinion. But I've actually, like, seen some, like, promising things that, like, I'm trying to, like, you know, make a plan all the time and figure out what will work. I'll tell you privately with Adley what I found, and I'll show you. Because I'm always looking for something to go off of in the next, like, new discovery that might help out. Because this is something I do take very seriously. The driving is number one, and I do that pretty well most of the time. So putting work in on the, what is the word, the SEO side, like the YouTube side, is important, and learning as much as I can. Because I don't have anyone there to, like, help me with that. I have people who think they know what they're talking about, but they don't. There to help me with stuff like this. This is very complicated. Now I'm going to go over to more B or C is the question. I want to kind of race more with my buddy Australand, who's in the lobby. Oh, I missed a call 2 hours ago. How did that happen? I think he's doing more B. Yeah, he's doing more. We'll do like 2 more Bs. Then I'll get ready for C. And in like an hour I'll check and see if I'm gonna go play soccer. If I really don't think they're gonna be ready. Where's my water bottle? Well, I mean, I can't even race during the daytime during the school year, so it's only for a part of the year that I'm even able to do this. You don't need to worry too much. Okay. During the school year, I'll try when I can, but it's not going to be often because, especially during the fall and the spring, I'm going to be working heavy outside of this to make sure I have what I need to, you know, go for whatever I want to try and do. I'm gonna be just working 24/7 and then whatever time is left streaming and sleeping. Somehow balance those things. But I've done it before, I'll do it again. And stuff just like that. Lots of extra soccer coaching for this fall plan. I've never coached 2 teams at once, plus done all my other stuff too. Eating will be, you know, I'll have a good lunch every day. That's really the way to do it. At work, I have like these massive lunches. That's usually that's all it is for the day. More than any one person should consume in one meal. What I should have, I believe I have Monday, Wednesday as like an after-school program, and then Tuesday, Thursday should be practices for both of my teams, back to back, from like 4 to 7. Friday will be like an optional day of work that I won't work many Fridays, probably just 1 Friday, 2 Fridays. Work after work, and then teaching obviously. It's gonna be a loaded schedule, but I look forward to it. It'll be good. Time spent on soccer field is my favorite time, outside of sitting in this rig, hanging with you guys. This is always a lot of fun. I wouldn't be able to do as much as I do with this if it wasn't still super fun, which it is. I feel like I get better and better as a driver too, so only making it more fun the more skilled I become. And same for that other thing, it's like, you know, just keeps going. I was watching and reading some stuff about LMU earlier today, which is like the new like favorite game of the community, the sim racing community at large that people are liking a lot. And some people were talking about the sounds, like, you know, the positives and the negatives of the game, and that the visuals and sounds are not really a strong point of the game. It's like strong with the physics for sure. And has like now like features like driver changes and stuff like that. Driver changes is pretty cool. At some point I'll do a PC upgrade, but I don't think that game is calling me too much, honestly. Graphically and visually and audio, like, it's not the best with that, is what I've heard, to put it lightly. And I'm pretty picky on specifically stuff like that. This game is weak with the physics, sort of, and the fact that it's like easy to cache the car in a way and stuff like that, depending on the tires obviously, but still, in general, there's other games where it's way harder to recover things. In other games, you also don't have tire models where you have like 3 compounds like this. I feel like in ACC you don't have multiple compounds. This game does things its own way, but they also take a lot from other games with certain ways that they've developed this. Kept it fresh, what we have here. I mean, this game is just, you know, people like to think the grass is always greener. That's not really the case all the time. I've played a good amount of iRacing, good amount of ACC, Like in those games, I can't even see like what's over here. Like it's very like this game has some tricks that they do with like the visuals to make it like look very clear and in focus all the time. What's up, Joel? This game has the community like locked on too. I love this game's community so much. Oh, my friend Australand is in a new lobby. He's not in my lobby. What's up, Blue Turd? Hello, Blue Turd.
What's this overnight stream you speak of?
Blobster Clicks did a super chat and asked as well. He knew. It means that I'm off work on Monday and I'm gonna do the commitment that I do. Like I told Lobster earlier and you guys with Adley earlier, like I focus on the overseas community of this game more because there's more of them. If I want to grow, that's where I have to grow and like focus, you know, some of my effort, whether it's with the uploads or with my streams. Plus, doing the new dailies when they're fresh with the other community of drivers, the EMEA drivers themselves in the morning, that alone is super fun. Not even just about the growth, but racing with that group when the dailies are fresh and really, you guys get to see where my level's at against the best guys who also aren't really like, they haven't practiced this a lot yet, you know what I mean? We're all at the same level. As an American, when I get online after work on a Monday, I'm like 18 hours behind the whole community as far as like the practice on the daily race, like how fast I'm gonna be at that because they're watching replays all day and grinding all day and I'm just getting on like so late, you know?
It should be A+.
Uh-oh. If I could, I would go to bed early every Sunday and do oh my god, new dailies every Monday. I'm gonna get a pen for that. That's not good. How did I not get a 2-second? I've had so many like less crazy hits than that gave me a 2-second pen. How is that not a 2-second? What's up, Joe Fisher? And Joao Pedro. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate the like, Joe. I have 2 streams, Joe. If you want to leave a like on both, that helps even more. But sticking with one is also good because the watch time also matters. YouTube looks at all this. And if your stream is like, just like, you know, you have to watch it, can't click away, YouTube will notice. If it's just like something that does that, whatever it may be, good or bad, YouTube will notice if you refuse to walk away from it. Wrestling my Viper there. I mean, if you're A+, you should be in my lobby, so I would love that. I would love that. Racing with you is the best. You know who we saw last night? Guess who came in the chat last night and said hello, Blue? Guess who we saw last night? Let's see if you get this. Who do you think came in last night? Who we haven't seen in a while. If Blue gets this, we are brothers. He reads my mind.
David Schechter.
Oh no.
Said Mullet.
For one, I mean, everyone's unbanned and everything, and he wasn't banned or anything like that, I don't think. But no, not him. And if he did, that would be weird. I don't know what I'd say. Glad it wasn't him. Shouldn't just be popping in. Should reach out to me if he wants to talk. Wasn't even asking you, David. I'm asking Blue. I'm asking Blue right now. Blue, are you gonna get this? It was... Oh, dirt in the tires.
Odyssey Madness GT. Said starts with AK.
He's giving you a hint right here. He's giving you letters.
Said ends with AN.
That's a pretty good guess there. Hint there. That should make it easy for him. I was excited yesterday to see him. I met Blue and ends with an N at the same time, roughly. And ends with an N was not yet A+. He was like working towards A+ at that time, never had it before. He's stumped right now. Or maybe he went to get on his account. He got dived again. By Mattia. He got me there last race the same way. He's willing to brake so late there. It always catches me off guard. Oh, Mattia, no. I gotta apologize to him still after the race for bumping him. He busted my wing and my wheel. My wheel's broken now. Got some damage from that one. But the Viper doesn't care. I have the draft, so the Viper does not care. It still moves in the draft pretty well. Other cars would be more slowed down by the aero. This car has the V10 power, the 8 liters behind it. Oh, multiple crashes there. 2 men down. Mattia down the inside happening. Dramatic end of the race here at the back here. I tried to brake late like Mattea. I sort of got it. The car ahead of me, like, did like my normal braking. Oh my god, why did he slow down there? I don't brake there like that. That was a bit crazy. I got brake checked. You're not supposed to brake there. Killed my SR, that guy. But we'll be okay. We'll get it back, I hope. I need to qualify better. Get a 0.5 like I deserve, and then I'll be where I need to be. My SR... Oh, it stayed. My SR stayed, so I don't even care. SR is hard to get back sometimes. That was a sloppy race overall. My beginning of the race was not focused enough. And these guys take no prisoners. Like, you're getting dive bombed from miles away sometimes. Joe said, I like and watch all your content, America. Thank you for supporting Americans playing this game, Joe. There's other ones too. I forget, I think Connecticut was the second U.S. state that was, like, made official. I live in Connecticut. Small state.
Ghost 4180. Said yo. Me too. I watch all the time. Smiley face.
McGhost. Well, hold on. I have a Mick Ghost with a 5. There's a Mick Ghost with an S. And now you're Ghost 4180. Are you any of those other accounts too? Or are you a separate Ghost? There's a Ghost community now that is growing within my community. Thank you, Ghost, for saying that. Thank you, Ghost, for saying that. And I mean, I wish I could give you guys more. I gotta just, like, you know, make my mind up of what I want to post sometimes. As far as uploads. I get very picky about what I want to post. Streams, though, I'm happy to come and stream. Anytime.
Said LOL separate Ghost.
As far as doing the streams, I want to race. Comes down to that. I am a competitor and I want to race. All the time. I remember watching Top Gear as like a teenager, and like my passion for driving had like died down a little bit. My passion for racing was not like my biggest thing anymore. Like soccer was huge. Playing tons of soccer. Playing FIFA. Not in touch with my racing side. There was a time where it was like fading away on me a little bit. And GT5 like made sure that stopped. And from GT5 on, my, you know, career as a driver began really. Trying to get better at racing, at driving. Specifically with this game. But I've also like done track days now. I've done like karting stuff in real life now. So much wheel spin. New personal best. We got a 40 finally here. Nice 40. Blue turd. White Castle. White Castle's pretty good. It's like an old school way to make a burger. Their own unique way. I made some burgers the other night. It was pretty good, but I feel I got some like randomly like some like bison meat, I think, and it was tough. I got the wrong meat. Should stick with my 80/20. A little tough burger. And Ghost, I will remember that you are a separate Ghost from now on. I really should have smashed in a better lap right here. I had a solid start. I gotta just keep my mind locked in. 80/20 is the optimal burger meat. Yeah, I mean, once in a while I'll get 85. I'll buy 90 because it looks cool, because it's really red. It looks like it'd be really good. 90 is good, honestly. But 80/20 can't be beat, especially like, I don't know. There's like a more organic looking farm raised 80/20. Like I go to this one store where it's like straight from the farm ground beef, and you can tell it looks totally different. I should just get my beef there every time. Get my stuff over there. Some super grass-fed farm raised local beef. A lot different looking than some processed Stop and Shop pink stuff. I can't even hate on Stop and Shop though. I do like certain things. Stop and Shop, ShopRite. I don't know if they even have those where you guys are. But I also go to Whole Foods and Traders once in a while because they have things that I like, and I'll just get a craving. But oh, we're going. And Traders has the most like irresistible things that I actually really want. The cereals. So the frozen foods, unbeatable. And their produce is nice and not overpriced as well. If I was gonna get some, I don't get enough stuff like that. Fruits and veggies. Too much Chick-fil-A and not enough fruit and veggies in my diet right now. It can be a ripoff for certain things. Other things it's like the same, and they'll have certain items that I'm not really gonna find other places. Like I think my shampoo that I bought was from over there, if I'm thinking correctly. Can't remember. I'm starting to see that one pop up more often. Other places, random things over there that I want. Whole Foods has. Obviously the hot bar, that's honestly like worth going in just on its own sometimes. But they also have some good frozen food that I don't see anywhere else. The one that pops out in my mind is the Annie's brand frozen foods. They have like everything. And I think I wouldn't be able to find that in any other store. So much variety in that. Certain supermarkets have better like aisles than others of the same things. Publix is more like Florida as far as I know, but no, we don't have that here. Here we have, like, the ones I've listed mostly. There are Aldis out here, too. I don't like Aldi. I've had a bad experience that, like, I get lost in there. There's no aisles. It's all confusing. I don't know what a Wegmans is, no. Connecticut may not have that. I remember living on Long Island, and there was like Price Right and King Cullen and other stuff on Long Island in New York. Different variety of supermarkets. Look, my slight improvement gave me the spots I wanted. I'm a little higher now. I'm in between Needham and Jordan, man. What a place to be.
Rob WR73 said, hand pink waving, Grove, quick like thumbs up sign drop GLHF, get those podiums flexed biceps and hug them pups dog face, hand purple blue piece.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob. I'll try. We actually do need a podium right about now, to be honest with you. I do owe you a little podium action. Guys, leave a like. I see 20 likes as I'm sharing my stream with my soccer buddy here. Let's have a soccer check-in. Finally, someone said they're in. We got 7 people. Might actually play some soccer today. It would be nice. It would be nice. I really believe the last time I played for real was the best I've ever played in my life. I did not expect that my friends would get so lazy that we wouldn't play for like 2 months. We couldn't get enough guys for 2 months straight. They play in the morning now with another group. Another group is messing up my schedule. But I'm also happy to like rest and just focus on this at the same time. Which I've been doing. Been fishing. I want to do it all, but sometimes there's not time for it all. The summer is short, it goes fast. Already August now. I've been on vacation for like 8 weeks. Incredible. Goes so fast. So nice though, so nice. Correct. Correct. And soccer coach, so I'll be really busy in the fall. Got a lot to do in the fall. Many jobs to be done. Needham is like wiggling around all over the place. But keeping a good pace though, I would also say. I may have a go at Needham. I may have a go, Needham. I may. May I have a go at you on the outside, sir? Oof, I don't want to touch that sand ever. I got so close right there. Don't touch the sand. It just ruins it all. I look like a dummy if I touch that sand. Come on. Understeer coming. Just trying to get the sweet draft. Just trying to zone in on the draft right now. I'm leaving it open, Needham. I have to leave it. I thought you would let us get like some rhythm going here, but Needham not really cooperating. I didn't expect that. I feel like we want to catch up, right? Why should I have to defend when we could catch up? I thought we were on the same team, Needham. Mario Sonic. And now look at that. Look at what happened. To be fair, I like followed him in that bad line he took. Like, Needham, if you can hear me, I don't know. Like, if you want me to slow down and defend, we can do that. I'd rather not defend. I want to catch up to the group ahead that we were right behind before I got dive bombed. And then he blew it. The race is not long enough to waste time like this. With the move I made, I tried not to waste any time. That's why I was confident he would just let me have my spot. We gotta be Team GB at all times. Team GB. Any of the GB drivers is Team GB. No GB on GB battling, if possible, would be best. I'm gonna pay a high price if I mess that up. I just messed up Jordan with that. That's my fault. Oh my god, what is this? What in the world? Why is this happening? I can't see anything. Give my spot back for that, Diddler. It was not very nice. George Russell. Spanish George Russell. There he is. There he is. Mario Sonic. I didn't see that message before. Oh my goodness, that's not good. Go, Bobu. My defending led to that, unfortunately. Outbreak myself. This car's going for it. That was an attempt right there. I didn't mean to cause that one, but that one little pee. This is a tough race. We could have had P4. We were in P4 for a lot of that. P5. Threw away a nice result with my own mistakes defending. Unfortunately. I think we'll go again, honestly. Race B's been fun. We can do one more at least. And then we'll do C. Because C was the plan. I like C. C is the one that's more unique as well, I feel. Oh, it was tears. I was trying to decipher what that was. Many tears. Let's go set a better lap, hopefully. A couple more tens. Well, that's kind of what you want a little bit. It would be less exciting if it was boring every week, but if you get, you know, to a higher level of pace, I mean, there's fast B-rank players, but if you start up front, it's hard for them to catch you if you have a lot of pace. That's really like the key thing for a lot of stuff. Like, everything becomes a lot easier when you find pace on track, and it enables you to do better overtaking, better racecraft because you have more confidence. Helps you avoid the chaos too, because you're, like I said, if you're starting ahead, it's gonna be hard for the most chaotic guys to give you a problem. I think being patient goes a long way to getting out of B rank and into A rank, where it definitely, you would imagine, gets a little smoother with people.
Ghost 4180 said I'm stuck at that place where I'm fast for C, average to slow at B, and too slow for A. I'm on G29 and VR.
For sure, there's something we can do. We can help out if you wanted. So I think anybody could get to A+. But I know there are people who, like you've explained, feel stuck. If I can do anything while you hang out and watch here, you've been watching, I hope I can help you out and be the reason you get out of your position you're stuck in. I hope we can help you. Just watching me will hopefully do something. People have told me that a lot. And I'll explain what I'm doing often, so if you do more than that and reach out to me for more, then I'm pretty sure you won't be stuck for too long. Once you get to A rank, you start racing against the people who kind of like are on the fringe of A plus eventually. It's a lot cleaner. It has to be, because you wouldn't be there if you weren't trying a little harder. People go up and down from C and B because it's not a lot of points difference. A is a lot more points than C. Big difference in an A driver and a C driver, but points. It's like 4 times as many.
Ghost 4180 said, at what time did you upgrade your hardware?
I had a G27.
What did you start with?
I had a G27 with a really like not so great rig. And the same TV that I use now, really old TV. And I upgraded in 2020 to the wheel that I have now. I've had this wheel for 5.5 years now, and it's been very good. My DD1 from Fanatec. I wanted a big upgrade, that's what I got. And I was already really fast though. I already had a lot of skills, but I felt like I wanted a piece of equipment that would let me hone my skills and do my job as a YouTube streamer and just player on this game. But let me do my job without worrying about reliability, like something really modern and well made was my goal. So I got this. What kind of force feedback do you run on your Logitech? What force feedback do you run in the game numbers? 'Cause that would be something I would like. Anytime I help someone out, if they ask for coaching or whatever, I have coaching as part of my memberships. That's like one of the first things I'll talk about is their setup with like this stuff. These ones. On a Logitech, I'd probably have like 7.7 minimum or 6.6. I would go higher on a Logitech for sure than this to start, and I only run this also. I don't change this. I really feel that's the place to be with that one. And I mean, while we're here with these, I don't run any type of driving aids, as you know, and I think they all slow you down. Even this one, even this one, even this one, they slow you down massively. Because they don't let you focus on what you should be focusing on, which is like other stuff, cues on the road that you need to look for. Like how do I know not to brake on like this side versus this side? You see all these tire marks coming up here. I should be braking wherever you see all the rubber on the road and not like on the clean part. You won't get the same kind of braking distance. And if you have the brake zone thing, you'd never see that. Or the driving line, it like interrupts your view and distracts you.
Ghost 4180 said max torque at 10 and force feedback is at 7, I think.
Oh, so you have them a little different. Okay. Yeah, I would play around with those if you're using a good amount already. It seems like, so that might not be the issue. You're already using a nice amount. I would be worried of someone using not enough, more than too much. Where's Bobu? Oh, he's sad. He's gone now. Very cool. Okay, I want to see that still. Like rearranging my windows on my chat PC so I can see the chat better. Whoa! Whoa! I didn't adjust my brakes. Spot for it. This is not where I wanted for the beginning here, but we'll see what we can do. You can see exactly where I was. Fifth or seventh, sixth or seventh, sixth. I started P-Steve. Got completely slowed down by Diddler. Closed the door on me a bit. That's what I get. I've been really comfortable putting tires on that dirt every lap. I've never had a problem like that. But I've been way too comfortable getting all the way to that edge. First time all week I paid for it like that. I think next we're gonna switch over to Daily C. I think it's about time. I love this race. I'm enjoying this so much. I could really do this the whole day, to be honest. But race C is so unique that I want to savor it while we have it. We won't have race C all next week. It'll be gone. It'll be very different. I don't know why I broke so late. Should be fine. So if you guys want race B more, let me know if we should stay here. If you're ready for race C, if you think I should do race C because my thumbnail says race C, and many other reasons. Type your C's and B's in the chat. Or your A's. I don't feel like making a poll. I'd have to make 2 polls for it to be fair. For my 2 streams. Another sloppy race. I'm sad these races have been sloppy. I feel like they're winnable if I was able to just stay on point. Even though Marion and other people in here are really fast. I've had good races here yesterday. That were really good. Really quick. Against Marion, if I remember correctly. And some other people. Did I lose any SR? No, my DR is tanking though. Not really, but it's like the same. Confused how I gained SR though. My SR I thought was full from before. It still looks full. Just looking at something real quick. I had livery on, right? As one? Yeah, that's one. I should try to beat my time there. I should beat that time. Even though the farther up you start in this race, it gets harder sometimes. It gets more crazy, because you're just getting, at turn 1, it gets wild. I'm sure these guys got a good handle on it by now. One more time. Warm tires now. Warmer. Oh my gosh. Some spin. I guess I have to go again. The whole first half of the lap was terrible. Oh, I lost time going to third also. It's dumb. Wasted a bunch of tenths. No third gear there. I guess I'm done. We'll take the... I could go way into 23s. I think I have a 23.8 on my other account. I feel like I could do a lot more. I need to quickly use the bathroom, for sure. I've been streaming for almost... Let's see, how long? Hour and 23 minutes, so almost 90 minutes. Have not got up yet. Give me a minute to use the bathroom before this starts. Real quick. Hold on. should be back on all my things, my settings. I gotta text my friend here. Alright, Wadadley, I'll try to survive here. Are you in my lobby? Where? You made it? Oh, I do see you. You are here. Where are you? Wait. Why are you at the back, though? This is not going to help you. This is not going to help you, Blue. Why are you at the back? This is counterproductive, Blue. I'm scared for your safety now. Making me nervous, Blue. Thank you for subscribing. Anybody else who's not subscribed, please subscribe, please. Anybody else who's not subscribed, please also subscribe. Oh my gosh, watch out, please. Watch out, please. Wadadley called it. Wadadley called that. Somebody got 8 seconds of penalty before the end of the first corner. 8 seconds. Guys, please brake. Guys, please brake for me. Do us all a favor, guys. Please brake. I didn't realize we were in second. Didn't realize this. Thank you, Silent Joker. I'm in the dirty air, so I'm going to be a little more careful than normal for now, going through the next corner. See, it was already like thinking about it. I was really careful too. It's starting to wiggle. I spun myself. I can't believe that. I went over the curb way too aggressively. Hit the whole curb. I lost 8 seconds from that. That's crazy. I should not have made that mistake. Super aggressive turn in, just went right over the inside. You haven't seen me do that all week. All of a sudden, like, smack the curb. We're not warmed up here for the speed yet. Even though I've had a good start. I did really have a nice start there. We may still catch up. Based on how quickly we got up there, I don't think we're done. I don't think it's over yet.
Wannabe Madness GT said it happened to me at least 10 times rolling on the floor laughing.
Do one more. I might pit lap 4 because of traffic now. Someone already pitted. Oh, blue turd. Blue turd about to get this win. He's gonna win the race. Stay strong, Blue. He pitted super early. I'm just concerned about traffic for him now. You got wrecked?
Arjun Batish said growth.
Hello, Arjun. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to go in the pit yet. It's too early. I'll wait. I have no traffic. Do one more. I'll try my best to finish this race strong. I'm really sad I spun. All on my own. We could be in the lead. I spun while leading. Or in second. It's all good. We'll probably catch him very soon, I would imagine. On my fresh sauce, though. My poor fresh sauce. He tried to move straight out of like a fantasy movie. The switchback, like under braking. There he is. Told you. Running a little less downforce. Whoa! I'm glad I caught it, but why is this happening? I should have more grip than this. Broke my wing. I don't understand something like that at all. That penalty was kind of, you know, that's one of the ones that like people would complain about. It gave me a 1 second, which is random because usually it's a 2. And there was contact. There's absolutely no possible way I could avoid someone just like unghosting and then turning into me. That could have been a lot cleaner. We might have to go back to race B. I didn't realize there's like no A+ in here besides me. I'm the only one. In my region, it's not like that. There's a lot more A+ doing it. It's a lot of fun. There's no reason to avoid it, as long as everybody does their part and tries their best. What's up, Mario's Chrysantho?
Mario's Chrysantho.
Hello, hello.
Said is the dailies to destroy DR and SR this week.
Yeah.
Mario's Chrysantho. Said, but his nice ones.
This is such a good one when people are trying to be nice to each other. It's such a good one, I think. Did I lose SR? I did. Not a lot, though. The DR is more significant. I can't be in here just because of DR. I really shouldn't be in here. If I'm not winning, I'm gonna lose a lot. I've lost a good amount the last few days. I'll get it back next week, I hope. Gain a whole bunch. I'm sure. Blue Turd, are you still there in my vertical chat? Where's Blue Turd? I would do another one, obviously. It would be so fun to do another one. I want to, but it has to be, like, perfect. And it would also... It'd be better to go in here. The only thing that's stopping us is there's a long wait. Because the race just began. Okay. We'll do one more Daily C. We'll risk the DR and the SR reset. We'll do one more Daily C. Let's switch it again. I mean, this is how I'm gonna start. Let me see one thing. Hold on, that's not even what I'm here to look for. probably could have got more than that. That was pretty good, but we had more. Not so bad. Tire change. Luciano. You set a time? Good. Good luck. Good luck. I know you'll do great. Good luck everyone who's in the race. Anyone else who's in it besides Blue. If anybody's new, please subscribe if you're new to my channel from the vertical stream. I'm not first. There's Blue. I got a call. Alright, we're back. Quick call. Hello, Sup Racer. Hello. Thank you. Thank you.
Sup Racer. Said you got this.
I hope so. I hope so. Lost some spots there, it's okay. I chose a line I thought I wouldn't get hit from behind with. Might have been a little slow though. Gonna have to go for this. Russ, let me have it. Thank you, Russ. Why is he turning into me like that? Like, didn't leave me any room on the corner whatsoever. Whole car is off track. I'm getting hit. Sketchy moment there. Great racing. That guy knows how to race. My English brother. No contact there. He's doing a lot of defending, is the only thing. Just slowing us down so much this lap because he's unwilling to concede his spot. He wants to defend. I'm not even going for those other ones. Guys, if you're new, please subscribe. I know a lot of people coming in and out of the vertical chat all the time. Please subscribe if you're in the vertical chat and you're new. He's making me want to pit this guy. I don't really want to mess with him anymore. I may do it. I don't want to race with him anymore. He's just slowing me down way too much. There's no reason to get slowed down like that. Now I'm going to have 0 tires at the end now. Hopefully that works out for us. I think we can try this. My friends do this all the time. I have to be careful at the end. Maybe even traction control. Maybe. I need to baby these tires. Treat them like babies. Oh, there's traffic too that I actually didn't think about when I did this. You believe the traffic will open up for us like Bruce Almighty? They'll just move out of the way? Good shape so far, after one. The traffic ahead getting closer though. Oh my gosh, so dirty. He tried to get me after I made my move here. Or he just like happened to do that. Hard to tell. You guys tell me what you thought on that one. I knew I could brake later, made the move, and then got collected. Maybe by him losing control, I don't know. Or he went for that, which was what it felt like. Some little bug in here. And brake. Unexpectedly.
Seem right about that.
I brake in that same spot most times. I'm surprised we didn't pull up. I have fresh softs mostly. My strategy has not worked out. The traffic has got me. The undercut was the bad move we made. No more undercuts, I guess, is the lesson learned. It's just not worth it. Unless everybody's gonna be, like, out of the way. Which is rare. Hard to predict where to brake sometimes. I don't want to get the SR down, so I don't want to bump. You can see I was slowing down to not bump. I don't want to do the bumps and get SR down. I lost a bunch of SR on my American account. And I didn't really do any penalties or have any contact. It must have been the bump drafting. So I really don't want to bump draft if I don't have to. Do softer hits if you have to do it. Because they won't count as much. Or at all, if you do it softly. With this car, it's hard to be gentle because they're so fast. Too much steering angle. I'm not used to tires this worn, so now I have to be really careful too. So I pitted early, and now I'm going to have the worst tires going to the end of the race. was scary. Tried to avoid at the last second. Oh my goodness, I'm glad I caught that somehow. The upshift is the only reason I caught it. I see blue turret in the lead. Makes me happy. Good job, Blue. Well done, Blue. I should have definitely just allowed myself to be held up, I think, by Predestinato. Predestinato.
Subracer. Said nice try.
Hitting lap 3 was a bad idea. I will not do that again tonight when we race later tonight. So, Blue, I'm probably going to go to race B now, Blue. What are you about to do? Gonna go to race B now. Do you have a time for race B? No, I prefer this actually over race B. It's not stressful as long as people aren't like running off the road. I did get run off the road there once, real good.
Said the F1 races look stressful.
It's
face
great.
with tears of joy.
It's great. It's only stressful if like you don't feel confident with it and you feel like you're gonna crash. Once Wadadley Madness in the chat showed me to put on a certain amount of downforce, I had no more concerns, no more stress. It was great. I lost SR and DR. Oh no. Not a lot though. Let me take a second here. Hold on one sec. Sending a message. And I have to check one more thing. I wonder if B is still like it was before. It was pretty good before. A lot of people were doing it. Yeah, I think B, we should have stayed with B. C had like no A+ drivers in there. Losing DR every race when I get taken out because of that. Losing significant amounts, but not a big deal. I just don't want to keep losing it. There's no benefit to losing it at all. Especially when I plan to use this account tonight in EMEA in the morning. Well, don't do it on C. C, there's no A+ drivers. Go beat the A+ drivers in race B if you think you can do that. If you're racing against people who are A, you're not gaining any significant DR. What I'm saying is I would not do race C if you're trying to gain DR. Race C is not going to gain you DR as quickly, as efficiently as race B when there's no A+ people in there. Checking some stuff here. Make this full screen. Checking my stream performances. Today was kind of an experiment. Intentionally starting the vertical stream last to see if that would get priority, if it would do better. I think it's very clear that whatever stream I start second will do better versus how it would do if I start it first. Like the one that is started first does not get priority versus the other one. So I mean, I've had streams where I didn't even double stream. I only did the horizontal alone and had like more views per hour than I'm looking at here. I'm like comparing it to what I've been learning at this entire summer with the multi-streaming stuff here. But I think it's a successful experiment when I start the vertical second, and it seems to have done really well from what I can see, and the horizontal looks like it's tired. The horizontal looks like it needs a break. I think for the morning, even though it might not be the best way to do it, I'll probably do the exact same thing. When I do my overnight stream that I'm announcing today, I'll probably start the vertical stream second and let that have priority and see if that helps me. Intentionally starting it second to see if it goes bigger. Here, what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm definitely gonna do some race B. I want to quickly just go to the bathroom though, one more time. Take another 2-3 minute break. I'll be right back. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. No, 2.5. Soccer's not looking good, unfortunately. Unfortunately for me, no soccer looking like. So I will go fishing instead. Alright, we're back. I think everything's unmuted. It is 3:30 my time now. I don't see blue in the lobby. Yikes, his tires are gonna be rough now. Oh no. Only 2 laps after this, so I need to stay close. Be ready to make a move somehow. Get a little closer. Not good. I'm gonna get caught because of that. Not going to third so early. Yay! Trying to go there. Trying to go to the left as quickly as possible. I want to see the replay of that one, maybe. We'll look at it. I did not mean to bump my friend on the way by there, and I want to see what happened in that moment real quick. We're gonna go look at it. Let's see. Might do another race B after that one. It's nice. Not too much like damage from that, but still, I didn't want to hit him at all. I really tried not to make any contact there. This is before contact, I believe. Looks like it. And I'm just like cranking my wheel. I think shifting up to 5th was the problem, though. If I did not go to 5th, I bet we could have gone through here without hitting him. I went to 5th really early. Should delete some more. I have a lot from this week and last week. I'm sure all of these are really good. Not that many others, so hopefully this was a good one. I'll leave the rest. Back in. You see my phone again real quick. It's almost 4 p.m. now. Getting towards the end of my stream where I'll take a break at some point. Maybe one more. Later today I'm going to do an evening stream and then a morning stream as well, straight through. Not sure if that means one stream or 2 streams more. I may take another break after an evening stream and then come back very late. I should squeeze a nap in there somewhere. It's gonna be hard. It'll be difficult. what's up, Maddox? Maddox, what's up? I'm assuming this is the Maddox with the Audi, right? I only know one Maddox P. What's up, my man?
Maddox
I've been really
P.
good.
Said yo, it's been a little bit. How you been?
Been very good. Been very good. Hope you're doing well, my friend. This is my first stream of the day, Maddox. I'm probably going to stream again later. We're right towards the end of it. Oh, you're watching on the vertical stream. I'm confused. Like, which one is which now? My horizontal and this one switched on the, unless you typed a message in both of them. The voice chat thing. I've been very good, though, Maddox. I hope you've been good, too. I've been alright. The Audi is doing okay, too. Not like been driving it a whole lot yet, but I think I will be soon. Been thinking about it enough. Car's not going anywhere.
Maddox P. Said, how's the Audi coming along?
Biggest issues, I lost the title you gave me. And title problems alone have stopped me from really doing anything. It's just sitting there, to be completely honest. Which is annoying, but it is what it is. Even with the title you gave me, I might have had an issue. So I will, I recently, last fall, I went to like a title place where I titled, or got my Camry registered, got new registration for my Camry. I think if I bring that place my bill of sale, or whatever I can find, they can help me out, more than like me figuring it out. Until I found them, I was really confused what I might do about the Audi to register it. Going over there, they might be able to just help me out, and give me some options. And if all else fails, Montana. Because I don't plan on getting rid of that car. It's still sitting in the same spot I parked it 2 years ago, or a year ago. A year and 3 months ago, from when I met you. And I bought a Porsche Boxster in January. I don't know if we told you about that. But that's been with my mechanic since April, and he's like the worst mechanic ever. He's not getting it done. So car issues lately, but I know in the fall I should be able to right the wrongs here and throw a bunch of money into both these projects and get them done. Drive both cars on the regular is what I want. Both of them work. There's nothing stopping either one of them. I think the Porsche issue is the computer got wet under the seat. But my mechanic is still not determined anything. He's just like useless. At this point, it seems likely that that would be it with the Porsche. And with the Audi, it's fine, but the suspension needs to be worked on, and registration problems are my biggest issue with that. I have a picture of me holding the title you gave me. I don't know where that is. It's somewhere in my house or it's lost. I may not need it in the end. We'll see what I can do, though, in the fall. Maddox, how's your car situation? Have you been driving? You had like a Jeep, right? Did you buy a Cherokee? I think you told me you bought something else last time I saw you. And if I remember correctly, you worked at Home Depot. I might be stretching my memory here. I hope all's well, bro. I hope all's well. I promise you, I'll say it right now, I promise you the Audi will be done soon. I purposely stacked myself up with so much work, it's going to be tough to handle it for the fall. And I will use what I make to get all my projects complete. That is the goal. Get up on some bills as well. That looked like some lag, but I did not bump him there. That did look like lag, though, on the right side, didn't it? He bumped his teammate. Then it looked like lag bumped him off the track when I was holding still. turns in on people who are next to him. Like, why is that? I had the inside. Could have been a lot better. Probably one of my best laps, like without draft, at 0.5. We can definitely do a little more. A 41.5 with no draft is decent. With draft, I've probably done 0.1 or 0.2. I don't know. A solid race. Not so bad. I don't know if you're still there, Maddox, but really cool to hear from you, Maddox. Hope you're doing great. Hope all is well. When the Audi's ready, I'll drive it like this. I'll get to work ahead of everyone, cleanly. Try my best. Zero's lower, and then this one's same. So I guess I'll call my stream here. I'm gonna go relax for a while, have some lunch, I guess, and I will come back a little later. Not sure what time. We'll start the evening stream, but we'll see. Sometime like 7, 8, most likely. It's 4 p.m. now, so I'll be gone for a little while. I think 8:30 is a good target. I will see you guys later, whoever's still here. I'll see you all later tonight. And then in the morning, too, I might do 2 more streams within the next 12 hours. We'll see. That's a lot. I'll see you guys later.